Good morning, dear students. Yesterday we were discussing regards to the production possibility frontier. So let us recap once again and start the today's topic, which is market economy. Okay. So we know we have already discussed the production possibilities of two goods, which is corn and cotton. Okay, how the level of corn is produced, how the level of cotton is produced in a one single field by one particular individual with the various combinations, isn't it? So as and when the corn, the level of production increases, the cotton has to sacrifice its production level. So if that is the case only, the economy will have what is that? Inverse relationship between corn and cotton. So this is regards to the production possibility frontier or production possibility curve. We also will say production possibility curve to this particular frontier. And later we also discussed regards to the why the curve is sloped downwards, since we have already knew this activity that say the inverse relationship between the two goods of production leads to the what? Downward flow of the slope. Yes, that also we have discussed. And also why PPC curve. In a short form, I am saying this PPC curve means production possibility curve. Why this production possibility curve is concave to the origin? Yes, that also we have discussed, due to the marginal opportunity cost. Yes, so that is the main reason here. Production possibility curve is concave to its origin. Later on, we have also discussed about opportunity cost. So that regards to that, I have also given an example. The person who is earning 50,000 of salary, when his offers comes to him for 85,000, how he is going to accept that offer and what will be called as opportunity cost. Okay, so based on that, we have also discussed the positive economy, normative economy, how you are going to judge and how you are going to see based on the facts and scenarios. So that was yesterday's concepts what we have discussed completely. So today we'll start with the new particular activity of concept, which is market economy. So what do you mean by this market economy? Yes, the word itself says very clearly, don't be in a hurry to listen. Please observe the things properly, then you make a note of the things in your notebook. Okay, so the market economy deals with completely what? The producers who have produced the products and consumers who are ready to consume the products. That means what? In a market there is a availability of what? Exchange of the goods. Availability of exchange of goods. So in this particular activity we call it as market. It is a situation where it makes buying and selling in one particular place. So let us go. There are certain points to discuss about this market economy. What the activity goes in what fashion. Let us see. First one, in market economy, all economic activities, please observe, all economic activities are organized through the market. Which means what? We know. What do you mean by economic activity? Those activity where the transaction of money takes place, isn't it? So that becomes an economic activity. So same thing happens in the market. The buyers are ready to buy the product and they are ready to pay the money for the sellers. Sellers are ready to sell the product what the price of cost it is being priced, isn't it? So that is the main thing here. Economic transaction is happening, economic activity is taking place in the market economy. That is about regards to the first point. Coming to the second point, market is a set of arrangements. See, they are calling it is a set of arrangements. Consider this place as a market. So there is an arrangement made in a market where the economic agents, see, economic agents can freely exchange their products with each other. So, who are the economic agents? Buyers and sellers are the economic agents. So, the market is creating that platform and it is doing the arrangements of buying the products and selling the products. So, both the people are joined in one single arrangement made by the market. Okay, that is the second point distinguish and it speaks about the market economy. What about the third point speaks? Let us see, they are given and point very effectively as we are speaking now for buying and selling the goods or the commodities. Okay, buying and selling the goods or the commodities when individual may or may not meet each other. You should observe every single aspect of points here for buying and selling commodities. So here individuals are ready to buy, okay, the goods and the seller is ready to sell the goods. So buying and selling of commodities of individuals may or may not meet each other. That means how? For example, if you consider a super bazaar, we have given here, okay, that is a super bazaar, you know, sante happens in the villages, okay, in the villages sante pete is there, in even in Narsipura also it is there, isn't it, the sante bidi we call, or likewise in many places they have the groceries being sold in that particular place. So that where they have spread out themselves with lot of commodities, okay, the producers who have produced the lot of commodities being spread out in that place, in that sante or in super bazaar, where the exchanges like selling the goods and purchasing of goods takes place. And they have also given one more point here, they may meet or they may not meet. Yes, in villages people meet, they purchase the products. Even in super bazaars and supermarkets and what you say in big bazaars and all, people meet to that particular producer, whatever the products is being selling by him, and they are going to purchase it. Then what is not meeting there? Who is not meeting? There are certain individuals who are not able to meet. Then how do they get the products? How do they meet their products? Through online or interacting with telephone, internet, okay, telephone, internet, all this access is there. Today, you know, it is very famous Flipkart, isn't it? Amazon, Snapdeals, all these are the, what is that? Apps. What sort of apps? These are all, what is it, what you say, marketing apps, okay? So they are marketing the products, they are selling the products to many individuals in many number of places where maybe it is isolated place also, okay, where people are not able to get the products so easily, but they'll get it through this online services. So that is the main reason here, individuals may meet or may not meet, but the transaction takes place of goods in the market. Okay, this is the third point. What is the fourth point speaks? See, in the market system, all goods and services come with price. Do you agree for this? Isn't it? In a system of market, all the goods which is being produced, all the service which is ready to give for the customers, they will come with the price. You take a cell phone, isn't it? You have various number of producers. Considering from Samsung till iPhone, you have many producers differentiated in their production levels. Same producers who are producing their own technology based products, that will be priced, isn't it? And they are ready to give the services also for the price. So in the market system, all goods and services come with a price at which the exchanges takes place. Very particularly where the exchanges takes place, people are ready to pay what the price being priced for the product, and they are ready to exchange in the place of money the product to their house. Okay, so this point is very clear. Coming to the last point, it in reality all economies, which economies, these economies, see, buying, selling, okay, exchanging the products, all these comes under the economies. In reality all economies are mixed, isn't it? In a market everything is mixed, okay, where some important decisions are taken by the government. So now how come government is being interfered here? Let me tell you that also, okay. So where some important decisions are taken by the government and economic activities are by and large conducted through the market, which means what? See, when the economies are completely involved in the activity of market, what happens? People might make some fraud about the products, or black marketing might be done, or putting the price higher value, that means increasing the level of price is high. So such things might happen in the market. So that is the main reason today you have consumer court, isn't it? You have consumer awareness redressal cells, you have such things are there to protect the consumers. Who has done that? Government has done that. So okay, so that is the main reason here. Government intervention, government takes certain decisions where the products are very what, hazards, health hazards, like electric wires, okay. So people, let us give an example for this. Havels, it is a very good product of the wires. They have the slogan, wires doesn't catch fires, isn't it? If it catch fires, then this person will fire. Who will fire? Government will fire to that particular producer, okay. So here, that is the point here, those products which is most harmful or which might create the harmness on the life of the consumer, that product will be completely what, should be authorized through the government, okay, which means all the FMCG products. What is this FMCG? Fast moving consumer goods, okay, fast moving consumer goods. You take from the shampoo till any of the groceries you are going to purchase, okay. So everything should be ISI signed by the government, okay. It should be certified, and government, when it ensures, then the products can be sold in the market. So hence the market economy ends in this fashion, okay. Next we'll move on to last topic of this particular chapter, which is introduction. Now this is nothing but micro and macro economics. Yes, as I said you in the starting of the chapter itself, you have two parts in the economics. One is micro, another one is macro. So micro means what? It is a study about, or it is a study about of individuals economy activities, which means what, every single individuals in an economy, what the activity of process takes place by him, maybe from the earnings till the savings, okay. So that is the activity where we are going to study by the microeconomics, means every single individual of the nation, okay. For example, me, you people, everyone, every single personality in this nation, okay. So that is the first point regards to the microeconomics. Second point in microeconomics, it also deals with how consumer producers make their decisions on their budget. This is most essential here. Consumer decides his consumption level based on his budget, what he has earned. For example, if he has 20 rupees product, if he has earned 20 rupees and product price is 5 rupees, now he is ready to purchase two products. If you consider two products, what will be the amount of goods he is going to purchase? For example, I'll write here, if it is 20 rupees, okay, is the income, which is yum. Let us consider it is 20 rupees is the income. So product price is 5 rupees. So 5 rupees means 4 into 5, which is 20 rupees, isn't it? 5 rupees one single product means he can purchase 4 number of goods, which is equal to 20 rupees what he has earned. Now two products are priced with 5 rupees. How he is going to purchase? He will purchase what? 2 into 5, which is 10. Understood? 2 into 5, which is 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20. So now what happened? 20 rupees is the income. He has shared his income for two goods. Good number 1, good number 2. How many goods he has purchased? Two goods of 5 rupees, two goods of another 5 rupees. Okay. So totally he has balanced his income, which is 20 rupees. In this fashion it happens. Understood? So this is what deals about the budget. So consumer decides his purchasing level based on the budget what he has earned, what he has planned. Now coming to the producer's budget, yes, even the producer also, he thinks about his incomes what he has earned and future investments what he is going to do. And in initially also what the amount is present with him, based on that he is trying to produce the products, whether he need to produce most essential goods which is movable very fast in manner, or whether he has to produce the highest luxurious goods in a highest manner. Such things depends on the budget. Okay. Third point, what is that? Microeconomics. Microeconomic variables are, what are the microeconomic variables? Are price, individuals, consumers, wage, rent, etc. Yes, as we have seen, considering consumers and producers activity takes place in the microeconomics, price factors matters for the every single product which is produced by every single producers in the microeconomy. Okay. And if you take individuals, okay, individuals also, individual consumers have individuals perception. For example, you take chocolate, okay, maybe all are fond of having a chocolates, isn't it? If I am not wrong. So some people love to have Cadbury's Dairy Milk Silk. Some people doesn't like to have same silk, but they'll have other type of dairy milk, isn't it, which is not in the form of silk. So likewise it differs. Okay, so every single individual's perception differs on the products. And coming to the wage and rent, yes, if you consider a producer is producing a product, he and labor is working in the production units. Producer's point, he has to pay the wages to him, isn't it? He has to pay the wages. Why? He has done the services to the producer, isn't it? Which means he has rendered his services to the production. On the context of that, producer is ready to pay the what? His payment in the form of wages. Now coming to the rent part, a consumer also has to pay the rent for his house, isn't it? And a producer also has to pay the rent for his organization which he has set up, if he is taken it for the rent. Okay, so such things might happen in the microeconomy. Okay, so that is the third point, deals. What the fourth point says, various theories like, okay, please understand, various theories like theory of consumers behavior, okay, how consumer behaves in the economy. Next, theory of producers, how the behavior of producers are there, old producers, new producers, etc. And also suppliers, okay, production and supply, both the things of activity takes place in microeconomy. So hope this microeconomy is clear. Let us move on to the macroeconomy. Okay, so macroeconomy deals with, it is a study about the economy as a whole. See, this word is most important, whole. Whole means what? Whole nation's economy. ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದ ಎಕಾನಮಿ, ಓಕೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿ, ದ ಹೋಲ್ ನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿ we are going to discuss. Which means what? Whole nation's economy means who will be there? We the people, we all will be there. Every single individual's income will be added. Every single producer's incomes will be added, and that becomes aggregate. As I said you earlier, aggregate term, okay, so that is nothing but aggregation of whole economical income of an individual's producers, etc. Okay. Second point, it deals with how different economy sets like industry, government take part in the economy. See, if you consider small scale industries, if you consider medium and large scale industries, what is their contribution to the economy? That is most essential here. Maybe they might be having large units of productions and they are producing higher units of products. Because of that, economically the nation is growth is taking place. That is a one point. And coming to the government, how government is ready to collect the taxes and revenues from these particular economies, like producers, okay, economies, and consumers economy from them, okay, that thing. So that is a point discussed about here. Next, demand, like aggregate demands, supply and inflation we speak here. Aggregate demand, as I said you, okay, aggregate demand of the products being produced in the markets, aggregate supply of the product being sold and supplied in the market, okay, those things we are going to speak. Inflation, you know, there is a rise and fall of the activity of money transactions, okay, we'll see all those things. Next comes lastly theory of national income. We are going to discuss here, means whole nation's income. Whole nation's income. Nation might be India, nation might be US, nation might be London, or any other nations. So it regards to the nation's economy. Which one? Macro economy. And also the second point in that theory of money we are going to deal. That means what? The money, before money coming into the part, the barter system was there. So how barter system was being how the barter system was eradicated through the money, and how money played a very major role in the system of transactions. Such things we are going to study, okay, in macroeconomics. And the lastly, theory of employment. Yes, employment in the sense we are going to see what type of people are ready to what contribute to the nations, what is the system of employment is taking place, what the government's point of view towards the employment. Such things we are going to discuss in macroeconomy, which is also known as open economy we call, okay. So many things are there. So these things regards to the macroeconomy we deal. So hence this particular introduction chapter ends over here, which is chapter number 1. Thank you, students, and if you have any doubts, kindly message me and call me, okay. Thank you one and all.